channel. I will wait for the stream to come back to me so that I know that it's working, and then we'll get started. Live on the Down Doing Burritos channel.
Uranus.
I will wait for the stream to come back to me so that I know that it's working, and then we'll get started. Live on the Down Doing Burritos channel.
Uranus.
All right, I'm gonna turn off the little click because it's gonna annoy everyone. Give me a moment. There we go. That should make it so it annoys everyone less. So today we're going to be playing some Perfectest of Darks. People are asking me for the link. I should probably also tweet it out. Now, I want you to keep in mind that I am going to do terrible at this. Because, and I'll tell you why, I haven't used an N64 controller in ages.
Message sent.
We are not like those other channels.
Oh, hey, Mark.
All right, I'm composing my tweet, my magic tweet, to send out to all of you.
Hey, retweet me.
Okay, here we go.
Message received.
So we're not like the other channels. We use a real Nintendo 64, real hardware, not emulation. Not only that, but we have the magic.
Message received.
Of using the real. Well, the disadvantage to using the real hardware is I have to use a real N64 controller. I have not used one of these things in ages, so I'm going to suck. Absolutely suck. You'll just have to bear with me here. And
so when are they going to make Perfect Dark Source?
They actually had a project that they started that was working on that, but it was kind of not anywhere near complete. But yes, this is Perfect Dark. Now, one of the interesting things that you'll see about this game, and this is something that you should observe, is that a lot of the things that they now do in games, they had not yet learned that they should be doing at the time they came out with Perfect Dark. A good example of this is checkpoints. There are no checkpoints. Levels are long, They have lots of objectives, but there is no way to re-heal your health. You can get armor, but there's no way to re-heal your health itself. And if you fail a mission, you have to start it over from the very beginning. Another innovation that they hadn't quite developed yet, and this is partially due to the hardware limitations, is proper plot exposition. And the reason why that is important is because while Perfect Dark does have intro cutscenes to every level, they don't really explain the plot very well. And what that means is you actually have to pause and go to the subscreen that explains the plot and read it out manually. And I can do this very enthusiastically if you want to understand the plot. Okay, so you'll also have to excuse the fact that the graphics are not very good, but that's because it's an N64 game. I'm not going to put it in high-res mode, and the reason I'm not going to put it in high-res mode is because if you do that, the frame rate just tanks. It's horrible. So you're going to have to deal with it in low-res mode. But we should be fine. Someone's asking me Twitter questions. I'm not going to pronounce that name. You could probably pronounce it, Rain. Let's see.
Let me see. Link it.
Message sent.
Saigoji-sama.
Okay, that person has asked me, what are you using to capture the vidya? And the answer is I'm using a generic HDMI upscaler to an Elgato capture card. So coming out of the N64, I have an S-video cable, and that goes to a generic HDMI upscaler, and then out of the HDMI upscaler to the Elgato, and then out of the Elgato to my television. I'll also answer in a tweet.
Vyric says, you keep going in and out, Q. He sure does.
Oh, am I cutting in and out? Oh, shoot.
I don't know, I hear you fine, but I guess I'm not listening to the video.
Let me see what the video sounds like. Shoot.
I don't know, I hear you fine, but I guess I'm not listening to the video.
Let me see what the video sounds like. Shoot.
I don't know, I hear you fine, but I guess I'm not listening to the video.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Yeah, I can fix that. That's not a problem. Let me see what the video sounds like. Shoot.
I don't know, I hear you fine, but I guess I'm not listening to the video.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Yeah, I can fix that. That's not a problem. Let me see what the video sounds like. Shoot.
I don't know, I hear you fine, but I guess I'm not listening to the video.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Yeah, I can fix that. That's not a problem. Let me see what the video sounds like. Shoot.
I don't know, I hear you fine, but I guess I'm not.
Please stand by. Experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, so I found out what the problem is. The problem is that my push-to-talk release delay is way longer on Teamspeak than it is in not Teamspeak. You have to excuse me because I caught a bit of a feedback loop, so you're going to hear me say the same thing over and over again a bit. Audio,
Okay.
push-to-talk delay. Is this the setting?
I don't know, it still shows the game for me.
I'm adjusting OBS's settings. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that is the right setting. Activated delay when releasing the push-to-talk. Now let's see what TeamSpeak says. Delay releasing push-to-talk is 3 seconds in TeamSpeak. So we want to set it to 0.3 seconds, rather. How many milliseconds is that? 300? Okay. That seems to work much better. So, we should have a much better sound experience with less cutting off of the QQ. This is actually my first time streaming on this channel, so you'll have to bear with us. Alright, so let's get this fired up. We'll have a little bit of an intro video. So Perfect Dark had this weird quirk, and that is, after the logos display, the intro video that it will show, like as if it was the game intro, is in fact the intro to the next level that you'll play. So what this means is that when we actually go to start the level, we're going to be able to skip that cinematic because we've already seen it. It's just one of those weird things that they did that I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, that's that'll save us some time. I won't have us watch the same cinematic twice. So here we go.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Why the big hurry?
If Dr. Carroll is not extracted tonight, Datadyne will put him through mind conditioning, and we'll lose our best chance of finding out what Datadyne are up to.
Are they all expendable?
Don't joke. You have to be careful, Joanna. Code keys will only operate while the owner is alive. If you kill them, the key is useless. Armed guards are a different matter, of course.
What's the target location?
Work your way down the building to the ground level. Dr. Carroll will be in a research lab somewhere in the underground facility.
How will I recognize him?
We don't have an image record, and we can't find any official files. All we have is the name. Good luck, Dr. Dark.
Okay, that's the opening cinematic, and you could already see the advantage to using real hardware instead of the fake emulators. And one of the advantages is the blur effects and the lighting effects in the opening scene there. Neither of them are properly emulated unless you use a very specific configuration. So we're already seeing the advantages. Woo! So I'm going to create a new file here. Should I include it? I should probably put it in the controller pack. The N64s have cartridge saves, but it also had memory cards that you could put into the controller. I just got a fresh one, so I can put it there, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Alright, while Rain is away, the cats will play. Someone on Twitter commented, El Gato, the cat. God damn it, furries.
Back.
Yeah, someone recommended me this Elgato. I don't remember who it was. It was someone on Twitter. Because of its analog support, but I couldn't actually get the analog support working with the N64. So I used my HDMI upscaler instead, and it just works just as well that way. So, alright, so we'll get started here. Something unique Perfect Dark did is each different difficulty level not only makes it so that enemies take more damage, they're more accurate, your auto-aim is worse, but it also makes it so that you have to do more mission objectives, and in some cases, completely different mission objectives. So we're going to play it on Perfect Agent until you get sick of me screwing up and having to start over again, because as I said, this is very much a trial and error type of gameplay. So here is the background. A Data scientist calling himself Dr. Carroll has contacted the Carrington Institute requesting that we rescue him from the Datadyne headquarters tonight. He claims that he has complained to Datadyne about the moral implications of his current project, but rather than dismiss him, they will mentally restructure him until he finds the nature of the project acceptable again. Well, that sounds like a completely ethical line of business right there. This is Carrington, our boss. He has a Scottish accent. This is your first mission, Joanna. I'm not going to try that. This is your first mission, Joanna, and it could hardly be more vital to us. We need to get Dr. Carroll out of there before anything happens to him. And we also need to know about Datadyne's future plans. Our standard rules of engagement apply. Do not kill unarmed civilians. Remember, the code keys only work if their owners are alive. Objective 1. Jam the internal security comms hub. This is located at one of the top floors of the building, away from the ground traffic interference. Use an ECM mine to jam the hub and black out the security cameras. The mine must be attached to the hub to be effective. Be quick though, as the mine will only last for about a minute or so. By the way, even though this is an objective, that mine is fucking useless. Like, by the time you actually get to it, there's multiple cameras before you... Oh, you'll see what I'm talking about, because I'll bitch about it when I actually run into it. That mine, just keep in mind that ECM mine is just... You have to do it to complete the objective, but it's a complete pain in the neck to do, and it offers no advantage. Objective 2. Obtain DeVry's necklace/key. Cassandra DeVry carries her access key for restricted areas of the building on her necklace. It is linked to her personal health monitor and will cease to be active if your life signs fail. If you take the necklace or key from her, you must render her unconscious and not kill her. Objective 3. Access executive computer files. Dr. Carroll's future is being decided. In a meeting on one of the office floors, the executive in charge of Dr. Carroll's project is present at the meeting. Follow him to his office and gain access to his project files. Then download them to us using your data uplink device. Objective 4. Jam the internal security comms link. Complete the communication blackout by placing another ECM line on the equipment in the security room at the base of the building. This will help jam any automatic calls for outside help. And Objective 5, secure the secret lift. Locate the secure lift to the basement laboratory where Dr. Carroll is incarcerated. The exact location is unknown, but it should be found somewhere on the foyer level. Transmission out. You're on your own now, Joe. So that's all there is to it.
Someone is having too much fun, I think.
Alright, you've already seen the cinematic, so we're gonna get ready for this. I need to adjust the controls actually because the default controls suck. Also, note that reverse pitch is on by default. That's the reverse Y-axis. Since this game had reverse pitch on by default, I have been unable to play without inverting my Y-axis in any other game. Alright, let's go for it.
Oh boy.
Wish me luck. That was actually a security camera that I just took out, in case you couldn't see it because it's too blurry. But yeah, if you don't take it out, it'll set off the alarm, and nobody wants that.
I can see it, but I didn't see you take it out until after the delay came. Uh-oh, did you get him? It's too dark to see. I guess so.
Don't shoot.
Okay, that's
The
video
game
off to me.
froze.
The game didn't freeze. The stream
What the?
froze.
Ah.
Yeah, I managed to disarm that guy and then pistol whip him. So, I've actually never done that in the game. I ran up to him so fast that he was just intimidated and he dropped his weapon. Anyway, we've got more security cameras to deal with here.
We're getting a positive reading. The internal comms hub is nearby.
So, I have no idea how you're supposed to know that this thing is the internal comms hub here, but this is the internal comms hub. I guess the fact that it's big and glowy and that it makes noise when you get near it. And now we'll talk about the reasoning why having the internal comms hub disabled for about a minute is completely useless. And that's because most of the cameras in the level we've already blown up. So there's no point disabling them. Secondly, all the other cameras in the level will take longer than a minute to get to. So there's really, no point to having it disabled for a minute. You'll see, by the time we get to another camera, it will have already popped up on this screen that security is activated again.
Message received.
Intruder alert! Taking damage! You bet!
A lot of people ask why this game is called Perfect Dark. I'll actually show you. See this light switch here?
Yeah.
That's why. Because they played a lot with light effects.
Ha.
Get her! I don't wanna die!
Yeah, all of these guys shoot like James Bond villains.
Oh great, it froze again.
So Maxim Index asks, do you guys actually care about scan lines in retro games? By the time you get to the N64, it's kind of pointless, because there are no scan lines anymore. It's at a high enough resolution that you can ignore them.
Shiza left your channel and disappears to downtown do and more eat toes on the server.
You're on the same floor as Cassandra's office. Gee!
Are we still frozen? We're still frozen, aren't we?
We're pretty choppy, yeah.
I'm gonna wait till it recovers.
QQ, stop downloading porn.
Okay, it looks like it's all caught up. Now we have to go to Cassandra's office and not kill her. Yes, the CEO is just at the very top of the building.
here.
Look out! She's got a gun!
You won't shoot me, foolish child. Don't you know?
Please don't kill me!
Yeah, this is getting really choppy here. I think it's on YouTube's side because honestly, OBS isn't struggling in the slightest.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine in the archive.
Maxim says it's because the Clinton Foundation is cracking down on the alt-free community. As you can see, this game, most of the levels are, for most of it, it's really slow-paced because you're a spy and you're sneaking around. Vyric asks, why do the cameras keep exploding? Are they made by Samsung? The answer is everything in this game explodes. I'll be able to show you later that if you shoot a desk enough, it will explode.
My gun!
Okay, that went badly in a hurry.
It'd be nice if I could have seen what it was instead of just the still image of this guy's face.
Yes, that would be nice.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's getting really choppy here. Let's see if I can tweak some settings and get it working again. Do you want to cut this off and start a new stream?
I don't know. I think we can keep going.
Okay, I mean, if it's this choppy, then it's not really gonna be. We might need to. You know.
Are you gonna start all over?
Well, I have to start this over anyway.
Oh, okay.
I mean, start this mission over. But no, we're not gonna start it all over. We're gonna leave this up in the archives, right?
Sure.
All right, give me a moment. I'll stop streaming, tweak some settings, and get it back up again.
Were any of my streams this choppy?
No.